going to be chewing some gum in this video. In the future, I will do versions of these types of videos without gum chewing, but for this first one, I wanted to do some gum chewing, so I'm gonna pop that in my mouth right now. So, I've had this since I was a kid. I have quite a few of these types of books, so I'll probably make multiple videos like this. But this was definitely one of the first ones that I got. Monsterolgy. It was probably this one, and the mythology, and then dragonology. And I also have a couple of the large full-sized ones that we can go through as well. But again, this is the Monsterology Handbook, a practical course in monsters. So let's just get started. Okay, so first we have the course curriculum. Just a little table of contents here. We have beasts of the earth, beasts of water, beasts of air, and semi-human beasts. Semi-human beasts. And they're all broken down into lessons. So let's just get started. Here we have an introduction, working with monsters. This is Mr. Ernest Drake, the so-called author of this handbook. So let's see what he has to say. The ardent student who desires to learn the finer points of what, for a better word, I have chosen to call monsterology, will find ample guidance and instruction in the pages that follow. He or she will learn much about a great number of rare creatures that have been foolishly ignored by even our most gifted scientists who dismiss them as mythical. The student will be taught where these creatures can be found, what they feed upon, and what their particular habits are, as well as many other practical patterns concerned with the conservation and raising of orphaned monsters. This book is required reading for all students who wish to assist in my newly established sanctuary for fabulous beasts in St. Leonard's Forest. It goes without saying that examinations will be given on its content before students are allowed free access to any fabulous animals in need of care or assistance that happen to reside there. This volume is divided into 4 main sections, dealing with beasts of the earth, beasts of the water, beasts of the air, and semi-human beasts. This system of categorization can be viewed as fairly arbitrary, given that few of the creatures within each group are related in any biological sense. However, this form of classification is useful for monsterologists because a particular creature's habits is an important factor in determining how it should be approached. Studying beasts of the water, as you can imagine, requires that shows where each piece is located. So we have our Arabian unicorn. Apparently it likes girls but not boys. And they are, given their name rightfully. They inhabit the desert regions of Arabia. There are 3 other subspecies of unicorn that have been recorded across the globe. But this is the Arabian unicorn. And then we have, right here, we have the chimera. This is a three-headed monster, and apparently they love volcanoes. It breathes flame in the manner of a dragon from its goat-like head over here, and attacks with venom from its snake-like head right over here. Its lion-like head in the middle here has a vicious bite. Next, we have a 6-legged salamander. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I missed another one up here. Let's start that over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Ooh, these are also like volcanoes, apparently. Its 3rd pair of legs may have originally evolved from wings. Oh, that's fun. Oh, apparently it has venomous milk that can extinguish flames. That's a lot of power for a little salamander. Then we have this interesting looking creature with lots of little spots. Little spots. This is a pacu. Oh, apparently they're very shy, but they can devour nightmares. It seems to have a trunk similar to elephants and has a soothing effect on people. Interesting. And then we have a behemoth. Found only in the remotest northern parts of Siberia, Canada, and Greenland. As you can see, they're only up here. Only up here. for finding beasts of the earth. Okay. Oh, here we have a little note about signs of Yeti activity. Activity. Yes. Signs of a tongue. Footprints, like this one here. Snow caves that may contain traces of brown or white hair. Bones of snowy. Very snowy. Things like that. And then that is the end of the first